back again. It's going to be a quick one, and this subject is all about love. I just love to talk about love because, you know, look around and ask yourself, where is the love? Do people love each other anymore? And I don't mean as in, romantically. I just mean as in your fellow human being showing love. Simple things that once was nothing, that is such a big thing at this time right now. So many people right now don't even know what the word love means. Love equals money, money equals love. I don't believe in that stuff. I believe if you really love somebody or people, you don't care what they got, what they're driving, what they ain't got. You're just there because you love being around that person or people. And, often I walk around on the street, just watch people. They keep their head straight. They're not looking left. They're not looking right. Like, for example, some time ago, I saw an incident taking place. And I said to myself, I was some distance away from this incident. But basically, a woman was being assaulted. And I couldn't make it in time to help this person. So I was an onlooker from a distance. But the people who were around the circle were just watching. And it was two girls battering a woman. And these people were doing nothing. But then, as I got closer, I saw something that I never thought I would see. I saw a man wait for the people who assaulted the woman to run off, and then he ran after them. So as I got closer, I tried to work out what that was about. And the only thing I could say, he's trying to be a hero. But I was like, why does he want to be a hero now the drama's over? But while the drama was there, while it was taking place, he was an onlooker. So it led me back again. He didn't have no love. All these people who were around the person didn't have no love. They were onlookers. They only felt sorry for the person after the assaulters ran off. And I said to myself, well, damn, what is this world coming to? Because I know this, in all what's going on in the world today, we cannot afford to lose the word love. So many people, they say they got love, but when you put them to the test, you see there is no love. And it's sad because sometimes you get molded into that same category as the people you're trying to help these people, but they don't want it. Their equation of help is, what can you do for me? Hey, this advice or whatever you're saying right now, this ain't gonna put no food on my table. This is not gonna pay my bills. But then you think to yourself, so time is free. Time doesn't cost money. But they don't see the love that you put into them in that time, whether it was an hour, half an hour, 3 hours. If you go to work, you get paid by the hour. But when you do something for people, they say, well, I didn't ask you to do it. And then you sit there to yourself and you think, wow, so you didn't ask me to do it. But why can't you say, oh, I appreciate what you did? Whether it was listening to you, helping you, do something. I tell you this, I learned a lesson years ago of an older person. They were hustling me, and I knew they were hustling me. But what really got to me was the lady said, "Could you help me with my bags?" So I said, "No problem," because that's what I was taught that was the right thing to do. So anyway, I helped the person up to about maybe the fourth or third floor. As we got closer to the door, we wasn't even close to the door, but just before we got to the door, the person said to me, "Oh, it's okay now. I'll be fine from here." So I looked at the older woman in her face, and I was like, to myself, I was like, wow, you think I want anything from you? I don't want nothing from you, but you're making me feel like I just helped you, and now I want to basically rob you, or, I want to come in your house, or I expect something. All I expected, just be normal with me the same way you was when you asked me for their help. But you changed it up on me when we got closer to the door. So I said to myself, wow, this is not the type of old people I grew up around. I'm not saying, hey, I want to come into your house, but, I just helped you when no one else helped you. And now you're looking at me like a criminal as we get closer to the door. I was like, wow. And that really threw me off. When I saw an older or an elderly person behaving like that, I said, damn, we lost. If the older generation is losing the love, how's the younger generation gonna have any love? You just have to look at people who are having kids now. For example, they're bringing in all these kids into this world with no love. And some of them don't come from loving backgrounds or loving homes, but it's still no excuse to bring all these children into the world with no love. Because if we look around the world, we're seeing kids that look like they're heartless, but it's not the kids' fault. It's the parents. It's the world. And people can only blame the world to a certain extent. We have to seek things if we don't have them. If you never had any money or a job, you would seek for the money or the job. They both go hand in hand. But why is it when people do not have love or the tools that you need to have real love or show love, they don't seek for it. They just go with it. And these are the same people who say, oh, I want kids, and hey, this is not a simple task. You want kids, there's a lot more that goes into it than just throwing a dummy in the mouth and, oh, don't worry, baby, mommy will do this, mommy, daddy will buy you this, daddy will get you that. That ain't gonna give the child the tools it needs when it grows older. And that's why I'm often out and I see all these kids running around and they're like wild sheep. They're going nowhere because the parents have no love. So we have a world with no love, and every day more children coming into the world with no love. And it's so sad, guys, because without love, the world can't go around. If we don't help each other, how is this all gonna work out? Because I don't know if you guys know this. Love is like recycling. It goes round and around, and that's how it all works. If we don't show love, then we're losing. But people think, oh, if you're too nice to people, you're being soft. And a lot of people, they looked at me over the years, and, I don't know if they think I'm some walkover or pushover. Hey, I can't help it. If somebody needs something and I can do it, whatever it is that I can do, that I can offer, I will always do it. If I'm perceived to look like a fool or I'm soft, I'm not worried because I know I'm not none of these things. but